My whole life, I've loved to just like eat food, you know, like eating has just always been like one of my favorite things to do growing up. I was really fat when I was a kid and all that. I think, I don't know what it must have been. I just stumbled across this like video on YouTube about how to cook this certain thing. It's called a French omelet. It's like a specific dish that's different than a regular omelet. And it just looked interesting. So I started, I'm like, I can do that. I know I can do that. So I made it, and after that I went down a rabbit hole of watching different videos, and then I started to learn about like techniques, and after that I just kept going, you know. I've been cooking and slash baking since, honestly, since I was a kid. I've always helped my mom cook and helped her out with recipes and stuff. But I would say like I started really cooking for myself and really enjoying it as like a hobby around 4 years ago, like junior year of high school would be like, I think when I really started getting into it and like loving it. What I think makes cooking the most fun for me is probably the fact that you're taking like all of these parts and making them something greater than like the sum of the parts, you know? You're taking all these individual ingredients and putting them together into something that is like beautiful, you know? Something that tastes and looks and smells completely different than everything that you use to put it together, you know? I just think that's super cool, and it makes it fun when you buy all that stuff from the store, and then in a couple hours you have a completely different looking thing that you can eat, and it's awesome. Cooking is an artistic craft just because, like any other craft, people have their own styles, their own ways of looking at it, and you can paint a face 1,000 ways, and you could cook different dishes 1,000 ways. You can add different spices, you can take things away. You can make any dish or whatever you're cooking completely your own. And I think that's like really artistic because it's like a creative way of expressing yourself. Cooking makes me feel fantastic just because when you get to eat that dish that you've cooked or baked at the end of the whole process, it's the most rewarding feeling you could ever imagine, especially if it's a dish that takes a long time and that you really have to put a lot of work and effort and care into making perfect and taste amazing. Like once you finally get to eat it, it makes you just feel the most happy and the most joyful you could ever feel. It's awesome.